In this video we are going to discuss about programming using universal selector and second is group selector. Now first we will see what is universal selector. So see, as you can see on the screen, this one is the example of universal selector. So we already learned what is universal selector. Okay, so this selector is used as a wildcard characters. Okay, so here in this program we use wildcard character. Here star is the wildcard characters. Okay, and it selects all the elements on the web pages. So when we use universal selector, it applies style on the all the elements which are used in your web page. Suppose in your program there are multiple HTML elements such as h1, h2, then paragraph element, then any other elements, suppose image, then hyperlink, etc. So when we use this wildcard character which applies style on each and every element, HTML element in your web page. Okay, so all these HTML elements, this style is applied on these elements. Okay, so here in this program, first document type HTML, then head your web page title is universal selector. Okay, then applied style on that elements. So write down that style tag and use this style tag in between heading tag. Okay, so style tag open, then star in curly bracket, color green and font size 20 pixel. Okay, so when you use this style, then this style is applied on each and every HTML element which are used by your web page. Okay, so all the HTML elements having color green and font size is 20 pixels. Okay, then style tag close, then heading tag close and body tag open. So this CSS style will be applied on entire page. It does not check tag or plain text. Okay, means when you use this style, that is using universal selector, then this style is applied on plain text or all the tags which are used by your web page. Okay, so here next is the h2 element, then this CSS is applied to heading. So this text is close in between h2 tag. Okay, then next is the p, and this p is assigned one ID, that is para 1. It is applied to first paragraph. Okay, and then next is the simple p, that is also to second paragraph. Means when you use this universal selector, this style is applied to h2, then p using id, and second is simple paragraph. Okay, that is second paragraph. Or when you use again multiple HTML elements such as h1, h3 up to h6, then all these HTML elements uses this style. Okay, text color green and font size equal to 20 pixels. Okay, then body tag close and HTML tag close. So just remember one thing, when we are using universal selector, that wildcard character, it applies that style on each and every element, HTML element which are used by your web page. Okay, it applies that particular style on each and every web element, HTML element. Okay, this is the output. So just now we learn how to execute, how to run universal selector program. Okay, so see in this program, so first line it is in plain text. Okay, so when we use body tag, directly we write down this first line which is not enclosed by any tag, that is simple plain text. Okay, and then second one is the this css is applied to heading. So this line or this text is enclosed within h2 tag. So I already highlighted by arrow, that is second line it is enclosed with h2 tag. Then third one, it is applied to first paragraph. Okay, that is paragraph is applied, paragraph tag is applied on this third line. Then second line, it is also enclosed within paragraph tag. Okay, so first plain text, then second line using h2 element, and third line and fourth line using paragraph html element. So all these lines or this text is that universal selector applies style on all these four lines. Okay, that is text color is equal to green and text size, that is 20 pixel. So as you can see on the screen, text color of this four line is equal to green and size is same. Throughout it is same, green color and size, that is 20 pixels. Okay, all of you understand. So when we have to apply same style on multiple html elements in that web page, then you can use universal selector. Okay, and this universal selector uses wildcard character. Here we used star. Okay, now second is the group selector. Okay, so the grouping selector is used to select all the elements with the same style definition, and it is used to minimize the code. Okay, suppose if we want to apply same style on multiple elements, then we use group selector, that is we group that elements together and applied style on that elements. Okay, due to this what happen, it minimizes the coding, and commas are used to separate each selector in grouping. For example, h1 comma h2 comma p. Okay, so we applied same style on these multiple html elements. So this is the example of group selector. Okay, so again it starts with document type html, then html heading tag, then use proper title of your web page, then style tag, use that style in your opening and closing style. Okay, and you know, when we are using style tag in between opening and closing head tag, then it is known as internal css. Okay, and when we are using external css file into our program, when we are accessing external css file in your program, then it is called as external css. And here we are applying style tag in between opening and closing head tag, then this is the internal css. Okay, so opening style tag, then here we have to apply same style, that is text align center and color of that text is blue. So this style applied it on h1 tag, h2 tag and paragraph tag. So group these three elements, html elements together, that is h1 comma h2 comma p, and then write down proper style. Text align equal to center, value is center and color is blue. Then style tag close, heading tag close, then body tag open. So in this body tag write down some text in between opening and closing h1, then using h2 and then p tag. So all these h1, h2 and p, these three elements uses same style, that is alignment center and color equal to blue. Okay, so just remember, when we are using group selector, that time we applied same style on multiple elements. Okay, here you can also use H3, H4 and H5 and different style. Okay, so we are group multiple elements together and applied style on it, that is the group selector. Okay, see, this is the output of group selector program. Okay, so in that program we already used one style on H1, H2 and P tag. So first, hello heading 1, which is enclosed in H1 tag, then hello heading 2 in smaller font, that is it is in H2 tag. Okay, and this is a paragraph, it is used in P, opening and closing P, that is paragraph tag. Okay, so here we are using H1, H2 and P tag, and we applied same style on these three tags, that is text align equal to center and color, text color is equal to blue. So see the alignment of these three elements, that is for H1, H2 and paragraph. So the text is it in between center. Okay, then color of the text is also blue. Okay, so these three elements uses same style. Okay, so this one is the example of group selector. See, this is the second example of group selector. In this example, here we are going to apply this style on these 5 elements, HTML elements, that is H1, H2, P and H3 and H4. So in the first group, we are grouping 3 HTML elements, that is H1, H2 and paragraph, and in the second HTML group element, that is H3 and H4. And first group element style is applied on these HTML elements, and text align is equal to center and color equal to blue. Text color is blue. And in the second group, text align is right. So right alignment, it is display all this text at the right side of your web page, and color of the text is red color. So see in the example, first one is the H1 element in the body tag, hello heading 1, then H1 tag close, then H2 hello heading 2. So first group applied that style on these two HTML elements. Okay, and in the second group element H3 and H4, text is hello heading 3 and hello heading 4. So it displays at the right side of your web page. Okay, and color of the text is red color. And P also, it is in the first group, so color of paragraph is blue color. Okay, so using this grouping element, here we are using two groups. First group containing 3 HTML elements and second group containing 2 HTML elements. First group applied text align equal to center and text color is equal to blue, and second group contains text align is equal to right and color of the text is red. So when we are using multiple HTML elements in the same web page, then using group elements we can assign different style on the text using multiple HTML elements. Okay, this is the output. So see, first two, hello heading 1 and 2, hello heading 2. So we applied style, that is color blue and text align center on H1, H2 and P element, that is paragraph. So see, in the output it should be at the center of your web page. And second group, which is applied on H3 and H4, and that alignment of text is right side and color of text is red. So hello heading 3 and hello heading 4, so which is displayed at the right side of your web page. So here in this program we are using two groups, and these two groups uses different style. Okay, I think all of you understand this group selector. Okay.